Hello everybody, Multiman37 back here with another review, this time of the deluxe Muso saber and melon lockseed from Kamen Rider Gaim. I think this says and melon lockseed because there's ampersand down there. I don't read Japanese and stuff like that, so I have no way of knowing what the heck that is. Either way, this is the sword that is a sidearm to only Gaim and Zangetsu, to my understanding. Those are the only two riders that have used this weapon. All the other riders depend on their arms weapons, so yeah. Let's take a look at the box, then the faceplate, lockseed, and the holder and sword. So, on the front, we have a picture of the Muso saber with Kamen Rider Gaim on the side. On the top, we have Kamen Rider Zangetsu, melon arms, and the melon lockseed. On the top, it's opened up and unlocked, and it shows you that you get the holster. Gaim shooting it in gun mode. Zangetsu using it in sword mode. On the bottom, whoa! It did a little spin. I did not see that. Kamen Rider Gaim orange arms and Kamen Rider Zangetsu melon arms. Kind of like on the Sengoku driver, how it was Gaim here and Bear on there. And then turn it around, and we have everything on the back. So yeah, not much to the box. And when I first got this, the guy accidentally sent me this instead of the DX lockseed. This is actually a bandage toy, not a candy toy, because mine came with bandages. Not sure where they are. They don't have any of the battle sounds. They don't have any of the buttons. All the sounds are activated by the button. And then you can kind of see the hollowness there. And they each have like a little secret sound effect at the end. I don't really like these because these are, 1, they don't light up, 2, they don't spring out, 3, they're on a time release. So if you leave it alone for a certain amount of time, it will skip what it was going to do earlier. Yeah, I kind of don't like this, but it was an accident. I did email it, and he did get me the DX version, so there's a little difference. There's no switch to turn it off, and the compartment's different, the battery compartment's different, so whatever. This was pure accident. I mean, it still works, but it doesn't have any of the buttons to work with any of the different toys, so that's a little depressing. But first off, here is the Zangetsu faceplate. This was only a this was a campaign bonus to the Muso saber, but I didn't get it the first release. I actually separately ordered this because I thought it was kind of stupid that they had to separately. It wasn't like an official, it comes in the box thing. It was limited edition, and I kind of didn't like that, so I have it. I got this separately from another seller on eBay who surprisingly lived in the States. But yeah, this one, it does have a translucent backing. Most of them do. So does Gaim. Gaim's does not have, I should say Gaim's doesn't have a translucent backing. It is a solid backing. Not sure if like the pre-order ones, because I did pre-order Dongri and Durian. I'm not sure if they'll have like a solid backing or a completely translucent one. So to kind of differentiate them from the regular releases and whatnot. But these are both Type 1, meaning that the Zangetsu faceplate does not activate any sounds. And yes, I did have the thing off, but let me turn this on. See? Normally it would say a phrase, but yeah, that's what it looks like on the Sengoku driver. And you can tell that the gaim and Zangetsu faceplate are similar. The clouds are thicker and they have little slits in them though. The background's grayish white. There's not really much of a background back here. I guess a little rainbow, I guess, on the eyes, but like a little bit back here. But, and of course the helmets are different. But yeah, I'm gonna leave that in there. And here is the actual melon lockseed, LS04 on the front. And on the back, unlike the two lockseeds, orange and banana, they don't have gray buttons. They actually have, these ones, the ones after the Sengoku driver ones, have little translucent buttons that match up with the inside. Speaking of the inside, when we open it up, the cut melon, and then the arms weapon for Zangetsu, and another reason why he had to use the Muso saber. This is the melon defender, which is a shield, so it made sense that he had to use Muso saber because his main weapon in melon arms is a shield. So yeah, and then we can turn this on. Very ancient. And when we open it, little pushback system. And then the battle sounds from the battle button right here. There's you lose. You lose. And then yes, battle start, and then let's do the henshin. Oh, wait. In the show, he did, when he first transformed, he did actually throw the lockseed in the air and then caught it when the arms opened up. So that was actually kind of cool to see. See? Same sound effects. And even though it makes the same sounds that Gaim does, I wish this could have been a regular thing. I bet you all kind of wish this could have been a regular thing, because I do not see the purpose of having this a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity yet. Anyways, first is Skosh. Ore. And Sparky. The reason I have the belt all collapsed is because I actually want to show off the holster. So here is the Muso saber. Not very big, but if you combine it with the Dai Maru, which I will review later, it does get more better. More better? I'm not even sure if that was a word. It might have been a word, but I'm probably using it wrong. Wipe my hands off because they're a little oily. Look, there are tissues right there. So, yeah, very old-timey. Trying to be as old-timey as they can on the bottom. Yeah, very small. This is where the lights are going to be. That's just a streak of metallic gold. Same thing on here. This was actually what releases the lockseed, because it's actually in there pretty tight. So you need to hold that down and then remove it. I kind of don't like it because you have to grab it at an awkward angle. And I wish it could have been something like the Gabu revolver, where it was like a switch behind the handle, because with the Gabu revolver, if you're already holding it, you can just open it that way. I wish I could have done something like that. But they didn't. It's really weird to grab it at like this and then remove the lock seed. I guess if you're doing it like, no, well, whatever. And one thing, when you're switching it to gun mode, by pulling on this, yeah, it doesn't shrink the blade or anything. The blade's always going to be there. Yeah, it's actually vibrating, which I did see someone else review it, and it was vibrating. Just have the same little open up thing. So, yeah. So, you can also attach it to the belt via the holster here. Taking the belt, trying to grab the thing, not activating Scotch. Ah, there we go. Okay, there goes the box. First for me, basically making it knock over the camera. First box, now camera. Putting it on the side without the pegs, sliding it through, and then closing it to the setting that it'll fit your waist. Obviously, it's not going to fit me now because I don't have any belt extensions, but you get the point. Get this in there. Okay, it's not going to close that way. There we go. And then here's that, and then you'd stick this in there via the little slot here. I'm not going to display it like this, but yeah, you get the point. And I kind of like how it's sitting at an angle. That's always been kind of cool. And I'm just going to leave it in there. Why not? I don't feel like taking it out. No, I'll just remove the belt straps and deal with that later. So there's that whole assembly. So yeah. Does take two AAA batteries, compartments right there. Let's turn this thing on, switch back here, and it'll say its name. Most of the roleplay items do say their name. Like even the lockseeds, like they don't do it when they turn on, but when you open them, they'll say their name. So in case you forget their name, you can just turn it off and on. Oh, that's its name. So when it's in sword mode, it only has switch it to gun mode, and you'll get this indicates that you have 4 bullets. So that means you're out. That means you're back in sword mode. So yeah, and let's do the attack, starting with melon. Let it fall over. So inserting melon. These are already open, so. Most people don't know this, but you can actually do a special attack when it's in gun mode. And and those who don't know it, do know it. What am I saying? I have good English, don't I? Those who do know that it has a gun sound effect don't know that there's actually a different type of standby music, because they'll keep going if you leave it alone. So there's that one, and then if we unlock it, switch it to gun mode before we put the lock back on. Lock on. And then it also has another sound effect while it's still in there. Basically doing the same sound effect, but having a pause so that this can finish. Knocking it. I guess if you're sitting at an angle I'm sitting at, it's okay to hold it like that. So let's do the other two lockseeds I have, banana and orange. Even though Baron doesn't use a Muso saber, let's just roll with it. And these are already open when they're in here. Power time. That's weird. There we go. Now banana. Keep forgetting that that thing is locked up. I probably shouldn't grab quite there. Yes, battle start. Okay, so now banana. You even get to hear it say banana, but whatever. Also, if I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but when it's saying each Zuzak, it's actually counting from 1, 10, and 100, basically adding 0 after 1, and then so on and so forth. So 1, 10, 100. It's adding 0 at the end, so... There. Oh yeah, and you can do it like this. That's how most people do the gun sound effects. I like to do it with the different music. A little impatient there. And that's all that this thing does. Muso saber is actually pretty impressive. Also, yeah, I forgot to mention little buttons over here. This one is going to be like the charge, and then the one down here is the henshin. You can see it on there too. But anyway, this is actually something worth getting, and if you can somehow magically obtain this so late in the toy line, then congratulations, you have done better than I have, apparently. Yeah, this is actually something worth getting, and I hope you guys could get your hands on this. Until then, I will see you guys later.